This morning, there was still an active investigation into what led a Lee County teen to drive a car into a school. Breaking news this morning, the United States government shut down.
This went into effect just hours ago.
It happened around 11:30 last night, and I want to show you there is still a trooper here on scene. Precautions have been taken for the students attending some of these summer programs at these schools to seat that jury that will decide whether Anderson is guilty of taking from those in need. Well, most of us normally know this is a pretty peaceful area. It's right off the bridge and down by the water, but today it's a crime scene. You can see the squad cars in the parking lot as well as the crime scene unit. Deputies are not saying much about what they found, but I did speak to a 15-year-old boy who lives down the street and says he found human remains here this morning. Security is beefed up downtown tonight for the Edison Festival of Light. After the break, we'll tell you how police are planning to keep you safe. Disgraced former doctor Larry Nasser broke down during his sentencing hearing. Now, this happened as one of his victims spoke during the fourth day of that sentencing for sexually assaulting young gymnasts and others under the guise of medical treatment. Well, the legal limit to drink and drive might be lowered soon. The National Academies of Science is urging states to lower the blood alcohol level threshold from 0.08 to 0.05. The new report is also calling for higher alcohol taxes and tighter restrictions on sales. It would be up to individual states to adopt any of those new guidelines. Now, all this comes as millions of women plan to gather across the globe for the Women's March. This morning, thousands will gather in the nation's capital. And then it looks like a bowl is thrown at one of them. Yeah, they ignored the broken glass and took what they could before getting out through that front door. Thanks to some quick thinking, his family was able to save his life.
Today, it seems like if you did want to head down to the beach, it is going to be a bit nicer.
See you guys there after work.
Yeah.
Parents we spoke to today and doctors say it's a good idea to prescribe playtime for children so they can learn and explore the possibilities of the world around them.
You want to try?
As a mom of four, Kristen Spalding knows how much her kids love to play.
Oh yeah, they're climbing all over, going down slides, jumping on the bouncy houses.
And with a 16-month-old daughter, Nicole Wins can relate.
And she plays every day, all day.
Pediatricians say playtime isn't just something kids enjoy, it's an important part of their development.
Playtime is really when kids learn how to navigate the world.
Dr. Denise Drago suggests an hour of what she calls unstructured play for kids 2 and older, either indoors or outdoors.
They really need time to just kind of play by themselves or in a group in kind of their own environment so they can figure out their imagination and use different tools and different techniques to kind of test the boundaries.
Of course, she says that includes safety and supervision. Parents say they can see their children's minds at work when they're playing, discovering the world around them.
Kind of seeing their wheels turn in their brains of how to figure things out and how to make things work.
The way she is able to problem solve and climb over different obstacles or figure out ways to get what she wants.
And while some wonder if an RX is really necessary,
it's kind of sad that they have to prescribe it just because I feel like it should be an everyday normal thing.
Dr. Drago says it can only help.
I think it's a good idea, and sometimes taking it home and putting it on the refrigerator helps to remind families that it's something that's important.
At the end of the day, they say it doesn't matter exactly what it is, it just matters that kids are given the time to go play. Reporting in Fort Myers, Julianne Dell, NBC2.
Scared the hell out of me.
Patsy Johnson was in the shower when suddenly there was a commotion outside of her home.
I don't know what to think.
Collier County deputies say this is where they cornered 34-year-old Rogerio Valdez after the suspect led them on a chase in his work vehicle.
They heard them arguing down there. They told him to get out of the truck. He said, I ain't getting out. So then he started throwing rubber up in the air, dust, everything else.
I walked out and I saw put him up against the car and he looked scared to death.
The sheriff's office says it started when Valdez ran a red light on Immokalee and a deputy attempted to stop him. Instead, Valdez ran another red light, got on I-75, driving erratically before getting off at Bonita Beach Road. He hit a patrol car on the side of this business while continuing to evade deputies. He then tried to turn down this road in the Tropical Trailer Park before it came to a dead end.
In a million years, I would never think somebody would come back here and that would happen.
Neighbors saying they're thankful it ended with Valdez in custody.
You know, if they hadn't been right there, he could have like come in and, you know, thought about that.
Everybody was here in that little short distance, but they got him. That was the main thing.
Valdez was taken to North Collier Hospital, where he reportedly became very violent. We reached out to his employer, Haleakala Construction in Naples, but we haven't heard back. Valdez is facing charges for fleeing and eluding, DUI, possessing cocaine, and aggravated assault on an officer. Live in Lee County, Julianne Dell, ABC 7.